recognized to explain House Bill 3139.
Let me switch pages here. Thank you, Chairman. House Bill 3139 is a request for $8 million for a regional emergency shelter for 2,500 evacuees in Charlotte County. In 2018, the Florida Statewide Emergency Shelter Plan identified Southwest Florida and Charlotte County in particular as having the most significant deficit of shelter capacity of any region or county in the state. The deficit for the region currently is 75,000 beds. This is a public-private partnership in conjunction with the Babcock Ranch, Charlotte County Board of County Commissioners, the U.S. Economic Development Administration, Florida Power Light, TECO. The bill has the support of the Charlotte County Board of County Commissioners and Lee County.
But some of the comments from my colleagues were, and I wrote them down, we're not a partner, we're not a requester, this is not our document, I have a different opinion, and I don't read it that way. And I check with legal. You can't make those representations, and we can't be in a public-private partnership as a Charlotte County Board of County Commissioners without board consent, board direction. That never happened, gentlemen. The taxpayers of Charlotte County, through the authority vested in this board, never had an opportunity in the sunshine to perform due diligence, give public comment. The right of free speech and due process has been infringed upon. Matters of public policy and budget were done outside the sunshine with no public notice or debate. My rights to due diligence, my rights to represent the people were usurped by a private individual. I have a question for Jeanette. You saw the tape. Does that action require the approval of this board?
Commissioners, to say that the Board of County Commissioners by definition means the governing body of the county, and you can only act by ordinance, resolution, or by board action. So I don't think it's correct to say that that had the backing of the Board of County Commissioners. Perhaps it had the backing of several county commissioners, but I don't know that because I wasn't involved in any of the meetings.
Are you aware of any approved public-private partnership that we approved, that the board approved?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
No, I am not.
Okay. Point of personal privilege before we're done. I have one final statement to make, and it'll be very brief. I'm going to go on the record to say that this board has been made fully aware that the authority of the board has been used up in Tallahassee without the authority of the board and outside of sunshine.
So you can deny the fact that this board voted to support a regional shelter, which we did.
We didn't support a regional partnership,
You identify the fact
That's a
that this
support
board,
item.
and we did support it as one of our priorities, sir.
I see what's going on here, Mr. Chair. Thank you very much.
A regional shelter is a priority of this board, and it was approved by this board unanimously in a vote 5-0 as part of our legislative agenda. So to say we support a regional shelter is a fact, and that is a fact this board voted on. I'm perfectly happy in making a motion that we support funding for it, but I think we need to do that on a different agenda time. But I do support it, and we did support it in our legislative priorities. And with that, I will finish because I got to get on the road.
And we did have a support item on there to increase efforts to build hurricane shelters. But that's irrespective of what's gone on with Babcock Ranch. Those things, when you use the name County Commission, Commissioner, Board of County Commissioners, that represents to anybody reading that document that you guys got a chance to speak and we got to vote. This letter proves it. The board's taken no action on anything out there. And here we are trying to write a letter to say we'll monitor it. We never supported, this bill wasn't our top legislative priority. I called Carrie Roth up and I said, are you aware of this bill? She said no. We went through a process to adopt our legislative items. We went through a workshop. None of this was there. None of this was there for this appropriation or this bill.
This is a public-private partnership in conjunction with the Babcock Ranch, Charlotte County Board of County Commissioners.
But that wasn't our responsibility. Let me just say it, that happened at the state level.
If you're asking me a question, Mr. Chair, they can only use Charlotte County Board of County Commissioners when we give them the authority to do so.
I appreciate that, but it's not us. But we didn't do anything wrong here. It wasn't.
But we can fix it.
And I take exception to what my colleague on my right said, that we did not follow board rules. We never broke a board rule. We never did anything which was wrong or illegal. We never did anything exclusionary. This board did not, and that's sort of, Joe, that's the biggest thing that bothers me, that your suggestion that the four of us have acted improperly, I take exception to, because we did not. We did not have any private discussions. We did not take a vote on anything. We did not make, and I think
Sir, I want you to rebut anything I said. It's got false representations, Mr. Chair. Don't try and sugarcoat it and send a letter up there and wonder what happens.
Commissioner Teseo, you're out of order.
Well, look,
Please, please,
you debate the facts, sir. You told me yourself, follow the facts.
please, sir.
We didn't file the bill. It is not our piece of legislation.
And to sit here and run circles around it for an excuse to perpetuate this thing really shows contempt, not just for our board rules and the statutes and our authority, but for the taxpayers and citizens of Charlotte County, that we're willing to let this move forward in light of all of these facts